Hello, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Spongebob Squarepants: Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. So, when we last left off... Actually, wait a minute. Give me that pause menu again. Last time, we finished Jellyfish Fields, which is exciting, because that means we get to move on to one of my favorite stages, which is Chum World. I love Chum World. I really do. Did we finish downtown? No, we didn't. Okay, so before we do that, let's tie up some loose ends and go finish downtown. So hopefully by this point you can kind of see what exactly about the game I like. You know, it's far from perfect, I know that, but you have to admit it is a very enjoyable experience for pretty much everybody involved, I'd say. Still highly recommend you get a copy of this if you want. What's this one? Okay, that's not where we want to go. Let's never go back to Jellyfish Fields. I would be perfectly okay with the... Oh, geez, there's Larry the Lobster. Okay, let's talk to him real quick, see what he wants.
Hi, Larry. Where does this bus go?
Everyone knows this is the bus to Goo Lagoon, the land of eternal sun and surf. I'm just waiting for my friend to show up so I can give him my extra bus ticket.
An extra ticket! Can I borrow it for a while? I haven't been to Goo Lagoon in ages.
Sorry, little dude. I only have one extra bus ticket.
Please?
Nope, no can do.
But I just want to borrow it.
Listen, nothing will convince me to give away this extra ticket. Well, maybe for 50 jellyfish, which I can use to make my favorite snack.
Oh, man. Okay, so what have we learned here, ladies and gentlemen? Larry the Lobster is an asshole. Also, he eats jellyfish. So we have to bring him 50 jellyfish. Great, I thought we were done with jellyfishing. The nightmare never ends, guys. Okay, we don't want to go to Chum World yet, even though we do have the ticket. I'm sorry, Chum World. We will go back to you later. But right now, we're going to finish off some stuff in downtown. So I think this episode will mainly just be getting ready to go to Chum World and Goo Lagoon. Which, you know, that's an exciting episode. Right? Where's Sandy? Where's Sandy? Okay, so there are still jellyfish to catch here, which is good. Because how else am I going to get 50 of the little bastards? But seriously, he just wants to eat them. Like, really? You want to eat the jellyfish? Really? Aren't they, like, bees in this world? So, people eat bees? Is this what the bee movie was warning us about, guys? I've never actually seen the bee movie, so I have no idea what kind of things happen in it. Alright, where's Sandy? Did I miss her? Wait a minute. No, that's not what I want, because I know for this challenge I have to be Reef Blower! Which also has pretty cool music. Is that Sandy over there? Yeah, that's Sandy. What's up?
Hey there, SpongeBob. Want to lend a hand?
Sure thing, Sandy. What can I do?
I joined up with Operation Clean Sweep. We're clearing up all the trash that floats down to Bikini Bottom. You can help me by rolling all the trash balls you see into the sewer, where they belong. There are 6 trash balls in all. And you can roll them with your reef blower.
Aye, aye, Sandy. You can count on me.
Alright, so we gotta blow all the balls into the hole. Yeah, okay, I'm not even gonna dignify that with a joke. Because that's... Really, jellyfish? That's just too obvious of a joke. But then again, SpongeBob has had its fair share of adult humor. One of the things we love about the show so dearly. Like I was discussing with my friend earlier, a particular episode that I know a lot of people actually hate. It's the one where SpongeBob basically copies Squidward's house and forces him to come over. And yeah, there are some creepy overtones in it, but I don't know, I think it's pretty cartoonish and hilarious. But I can definitely see how people would be creeped out by it. Aw yeah, 4 trash balls to go. Gotta bring my kin home, guys. Putting all of my family members where... Okay, no, that's mean. I'm sorry. But I need to put myself where I belong. Have I mentioned I love the fact that there's no real consequence for death? That is a nice design choice. I don't think all games should have no consequence for death, but for this one especially, it's pretty nice. Because there are some parts, especially as a kid, where you're just like, what are you supposed to do? Not to mention, combat is so wonky in this game. Like, in any of the times before where you may have seen me fighting an enemy, hits only register maybe 1 out of every 3 times that you push the action button, which is kind of unacceptable if you're trying to go for a fighting angle. For what this game tries to do, I think it works just fine. Oh good, they changed the string so it would say it's singular. I hate when you get a game and it's like 1 and then it says the plural version of an item remaining. So like if this game were to say 1 trash ball is remaining. I don't know, that annoys me. Maybe it's because I come from a family of teachers, who knows. Whoa. Careful there, Spongebob. Spongebob. Spongebob Squarepants. Okay. Carefully. Nice! That's a clean sweep. Ha! Wasn't that what the thing Sandy was in is called? Well, let's go get our last letter tile and finish this level off.
Thanks for all your help, SpongeBob. Now I can go to my tree dome and practice karate.
Nice. There's our last letter, guys. Ah. Nice. So let's see if I remember where the thing is. I think it's in the construction site. But I don't remember for sure. But I guess we'll see. I always thought it was weird that downtown was the second level you go to, but you can't beat it until like halfway through the game. Is this the It looks like the construction site. Yeah, that's the construction site, because there's the brick wall that's like half built.
Bring it around town.
Heck yeah, SpongeBob, you know what I'm talking about. SpongeBob, Spongebob Squarepants. You got this, bro. You got this. Ah. Alright, let's hunt some treasure. How's that sound? Where's it going to throw me out at? Okay, good, it does throw me out in the right place at least. That's nice. For a minute I thought I was going to have to start all over and walk here from the overworld. Not the overworld. Oh, and look, there's the... That was like not even hidden. Really? And why does he have a girl wig and... What? Okay, I actually agree with the kids this time. That was kind of gross. Why does he have a girl's wig? Why? Oh well. Let's watch the next cutscene.
There we go. Everything's spick and span the way it should be.
If it's cleaning you enjoy, then have I got the ship for you.
Stay back, you no-good ghost wrangler, 'cause I've got a knuckle sandwich with your name on it.
There's no need to resort to violence when I can just hypnotize you into obedience.
So, that brings up a couple of questions, at least for me. Could Sandy have potentially... Okay, good, we are back in this room. Could Sandy have potentially kicked the Flying Dutchman's ass? Also, let's save real quick. Just in case something unexpected happens. Okay. Always a good idea to save. Balls, I shouldn't have done that way, because now we're going to have to... Aw, man! You know what I just realized, guys? We're going to have to sit through another loading screen so I can go back to downtown and get the 50 jellyfish that... What's-his-name wants. What is his name again? Oh yeah, Larry the Lobster. Yeah, we get it, Larry. You're a prick and you want to eat jellyfish.
Now...
Alright, now I gotta go catch 50 jellyfish. I think there's still some in Bikini Bottom I can catch. Oh yeah, like there's that one right there. Okay. Come here, Jelly. Yes! Really, we need 40 more jellyfish. Alright, guys. Buckle your seatbelts. We might be in for a bit of a long episode today. As we just go around and desperately try to capture all the jellyfish. Is there a green one over here? Or did I catch it already? No, I caught it already. At least there's no load screen in between the two halves of, you know, the hub world. Because that would be very annoying. Is there any jellies up there? I don't remember. I do not remember. Nope, no jellyfish up here. So one kind of cool thing is recently my brother and I have been going to the Goodwill a lot, and we got a lot more games that we want to show off. Games he and I have never played before. And that also means we're going to be showing off more consoles in the future. I think the next... Really, there's no green jellyfish here? I thought there was. Am I thinking of something else? Okay, I'm missing a jellyfish from somewhere. It's probably in the Krusty Krab, but I don't want to sit through that load screen, so screw it, let's go downtown. Anyways, what was I saying? Something about... Oh, yeah! So, I think next time I'm going to be playing some stuff on the PS2. Potentially. Since so far from me, all you've seen is Nintendo consoles. You've been watching Kevin and I play GoldenEye on N64, and me play this on the GameCube, even though I originally had this for PS2. It's a long story what happened to that disc. And to cut it pretty short, basically somebody, I'm not sure if it was my brother or my mom, somebody scratched it. I have a feeling it was probably Henry, given he was, you know, little at the time. And it got so scratched that, being dumb kids that we were, we either traded it to GameStop or threw it out. I don't remember which. But whatever we did, we don't have it anymore. Okay, anything in here? No, just some asshole. Okay. Oh, there's a green jelly. Good to know. But yeah, I didn't originally beat this on, like, when we had it back as a kid. Because, frankly, I could never figure out how to get past, I couldn't figure out how to beat Jellyfish Fields, basically. That was as far as I'd ever gotten as a kid. And then many years later, I downloaded the PS2 game again and played it. And finally beat it. With some hilarious glitches that I'll talk about later. The PS2 version of this game is wonky. A lot more broken. I think I talked about that already, but it really needs to be reiterated. Like, the PS2 version of this game, some speculate killed the company that made it. I don't know how true that is, but I could definitely see it being, you know, a contributing factor to their demise. given just how broken that game really is. It's pretty fun, don't get me wrong, but yeah, it is, solid programming was not one of their strong suits, to say the least. Alright, we're already halfway to get to Larry's ludicrous demand of 50 jellyfish so he can eat them. Also, this is where Mr. Krabs was before. How many jellyfish are left? Oh, really? We only have 72% of them? We might have to go to Chum World to get the rest of the jellyfish that Larry wants. We can do that. That's not a big deal. But I'd rather not. I'd rather have Chum World have its own video. So I guess we'll see how many jellyfish we can get here. Like, I'll try to catch all the jellyfish in this level, and we'll see how many we need after that and decide what to do next. But yeah, this challenge over here too with the... Yeah, okay. You see what I mean. I didn't even have to say it. The game showed you what I meant. That kind of stuff would happen to me all the time when I was a kid playing this. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but all the different colors of jellyfish have their own little personality quirks. Like, of course, the green ones you have to sneak up on or they fly away. The pink ones just kind of have a predetermined flight pattern that they follow. Oh, no, get over here, get over here, get over here. Ah! Okay, good. The blue ones will run away from you, and the gold ones will chase you. And there's a couple more colors, but I don't remember what all they do offhand. But every color has its own type of behavior that it follows. And I like a lot of the ideas in this game. I even think it looks really good, especially for the start of the 6th generation. Like, this looks a hell of a lot better than anything we could have had on PS1 or N64. Although I really do have to say I'm pretty sad there's no Dreamcast version. I would have loved a Dreamcast port of this. The poor Dreamcast, it needed games that really defined it as part of the 6th gen. And yeah, there were some, like Soul Calibur and Sonic Adventure and stuff like that. But at the same time, you know, it just... Ow. But at the same time, a lot of its games were just ports from PS1 and 64. And, you know, that didn't really help show off what the Dreamcast could do. Yeah, okay, I love the Dreamcast, if you couldn't tell. Shut up, Gary. How many jellyfish are we up to now? 93%. Okay, so we might need to go to Chum World. Yeah, alright, that's a bummer. I was hoping we wouldn't have to do that yet. But I guess plans are meant to fall apart. So... I know. What? So, I'll... Let me get my tongue working again. In the description, I will link a survey form. I'll link one of those, you know, I can't think of what they're called, but basically a survey that'll describe some of the games we got from Goodwill. And I want you guys to decide what I'll play next. But it won't just have stuff from Goodwill on it, it'll have stuff I already had, of course. And I think it'd be fun to let you guys decide what my next solo playthrough should be. And trust me when I say I've got a lot of games it could be. And I do mean a lot of games. The world is my oyster when it comes to video games because I have way too many of them. No! I need that hook. No! SpongeBob! What? Okay, that was weird. I haven't done that before. Learn new things about this game every time I boot it up, I swear. Okay. Is there really no more jellyfish here? Did I get them all before? Did I? I don't remember getting them all. I guess I must have, because they're not here anywhere. Huh, okay. Whatever. Let's go back to... What's the construction site? Okay, so there's there's like 1 or 2 jellyfish that I have no idea where they are. Also, I like how you just enter the elevator and it starts going down, so even if I'm floating in midair, it just pushes me down. Couldn't even wait for me to be standing first? I mean... Alright. Alright, so... Yeah, this is not working out the way I hoped it would. I guess we're probably gonna have to go to Chum World and get the rest of those jellyfish. Great. Well... Oh wait, there's one. How did I not see you before? Get over here. Get over here. Yes! How many now? 96. Okay, so we're very close to catching all the jellyfish. I don't know where the rest of them are. Even if I find the rest of them all, though, it doesn't really matter. There's not enough here to add up to 50. Like, I seriously doubt there's enough anyway to add up to 50. So I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna go back to Bikini Bottom and we're gonna continue from there. I'll show you guys Chum World at the start of the next episode. How's that sound? Where's the bus? Oh, there's the bus. Alright, we're going back to Bikini Bottom. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!